The Department of Education was saddened to learn of the passing of Mrs. Enid Capron, and we were immediately thinking back of her contribution to education in the Turks and Caicos Islands, particularly here on Providenciales. She served as the principal of what is now called the Enid Capron Primary School, which at that time was the Five Keys Primary School, and she started serving there in 1957. In fact, she started on the 14th of January 1957. So you can imagine that she's given a long time of service to education.
At 72 years old, Enid Capron passed away on December 28, 2009, with over 30 years of teaching experience behind her. According to Edgar Howell, before retiring early due to illness, Enid not only contributed significantly to the education department through teaching, but in any way possible.
For me, she was a mentor, and I went to see her on several occasions, on several visits, and she always had a positive word. She always spoke about her dream for the future of this country, how she wanted to see young people making a contribution, what she felt needed to change in education, how she felt teachers and the entire education sector should move forward. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
News 4 sat down with Paula Capehart, who spoke about the passing of her mother, Enid Capron, and the legacy that she leaves behind to all her family and friends.
Anyone who knew Enid was an awesome person. She always put God first in her life and then family. She was a really family-oriented person. Enid sacrificed up until the time of her death for her children. We never wanted or needed for anything. She was just always there as a mom, loving, advice, encouragement.
Capehart continued on to say that even when Enid faced her illness, she continued to be a role model to her children.
She was a strong woman. You know, a lot of time you ask kids who they want to be like. I know if that question would have been put forth to me, I would have to say my mom, and that would be a big shoes to fit. Her legacy is going to live on for years and years to come. She'll never be forgotten. Never, never, especially in my book, never.
Enid Capron's funeral will be held on Saturday, January 9th, 11 o'clock a.m. at the Wesley Methodist Church.